Hello, this is Ron back here with another video for you. Today we're not talking about drones, we're going to be talking about cameras and specifically smaller cameras. And what we did is about a week or so ago we had like kind of a real windy day with those big kind of puffy clouds and the kind of blow by in the high winds. It was kind of too windy to take a drone up, so I thought I'd get some various cameras of mine out and do a little time-lapse photography where, you know, it captures the clouds again, you know, these big puffy clouds blowing by in those high winds. So the three cameras that we tested were the GoPro Hero 7, the iPhone 11 Pro, and the Insta360 One. And what we tried to do is, for settings wise, we tried to go 4K on all the drones, all the cameras, and we also tried to shoot as low as per seconds as we could on all the devices. I can't remember what the settings were. Some went down to taking a photo every 2 seconds, some 3 seconds, and I forget what the highest one was. But we just put them on the quickest photos we could possibly set on each device at the 4K settings. So first up was the GoPro Hero 7, and it did a pretty good job, and the colors look good. I tried to get rid of as much of that kind of curved lens look as I could, fisheye lens look as I could on it. And I think that was maybe the longest video of the bunch. So we'll roll the clip now. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the Hero 7 time-lapse. Now next up was the iPhone 11 Pro's time-lapse, and the same thing. We tried to put it on, as quick as we could on the lowest setting, two or 3 seconds, something like that, and put it on 4K video quality. And I thought it did a very good job. Also, it had a nice not non-fisheye look to it. A real kind of narrow look, which I thought was good. Not narrow look, but a real non-distorted look to it. Thought the colors were good, maybe not quite as vibrant as the Hero 7s, but overall I like the color, the detail. I like the look of the time lapse. So very pleased with the iPhone's time lapse, which not unexpected. So we're going to play the iPhone 11 Pro clip right now. So be right back. Okay, folks, now we're going to wrap up with the Insta360 One and time-lapse mode. And now, it's a 360 camera, so it kind of got everything in 360. But I, in post-processing, I, focused, I don't know what the right word is, but I focused the 360 view just towards, the bay and the clouds, basically give you the same view that I gave you with the iPhone 11 Pro and the Hero 7. So otherwise, this was unedited. So this one, I'll give you a spoiler alert. This one kind of didn't come out as well as the other ones did. It recorded, even though it was recorded for the same amount of like real world time, it came out with the shortest video of the bunch. I mean, it's so short, don't blink or you may miss this one. So let me just roll the clip, and and we'll be right back and we can talk over the results. Okay, we'll see you soon. All right, folks. What did you think of the three different videos? I know, I was pretty happy with the Hero 7 and the iPhone 2, and not so happy with the Insta360 One. And it could have been all user error at that point. Maybe I didn't get the settings right, that the video was so short. Like I said, it was I had it mounted on the tripod just as long as the other ones recording. But I must have not been able to take as quick as shots. So there's the only one I was really disappointed in. And overall, well, first of all, let me say that I put everything kind of on outside of putting on time lapse and making and going the lowest I could as far as how many seconds between shots. Everything else was on auto. I didn't adjust white balance or color or saturation, and I don't even know if you could adjust all that in any of the cameras or all of the cameras, but they were all on auto except for the fact they were doing time lapse and they were set to go take as many shots as quickly as possible. So let me know what you thought of the results. If you have a lot of experience with time-lapse photos with these type of small cameras, let me know. I don't do a lot of this type of stuff. Every once in a while I've done a time-lapse with the Hero 7 or even a hyperlapse where you're moving. But otherwise I haven't done much with time-lapse on my other cameras. Even my drones, I don't do much with time-lapse. I kind of always forget about and usually I want to do other stuff. I don't want to have the drone just up there for its full battery life, just shooting the time lapse or hyperlapse. So and even if I have extra batteries, by the time the first flight's over, kind of like whatever it's time to catch, or the sunset, sunrise, it's kind of gone by then anyways. But I'm going to try to do more time lapses with my drones, especially the new Mavic Air 2, which we just got in for review last week. So again, I'm looking forward to your comments. I would love some tips and tricks to take better time-lapse photography, and but it's fun, and it's really interesting to me and to a lot of people. A lot of people love to see a good time-lapse, especially under the right conditions. So that's it for this video. Just kind of a short and sweet one, and we'll be back, and we'll see you on the next one.